The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Fox, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Now at the plate, Will William, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Irvin moves over. 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Bob Meyer.
Popped him up. Peterson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in, Estevan Estrada. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Estrada.
The windup and the 0-1.
Up.
And there's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
So striding in, James Keita. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 0-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. James Keita is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Standing in now, number 15.
Batting 6.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Peterson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Hernandez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Derek Roberts.
Batting 8.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 6 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Popped up. Back behind second. Walker is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Gavin Cronin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded to the right, to his left. Walker, throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Now at the plate, Fox. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Number 13.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Standing in, William. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. William goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Nick Castellanos now.
The third baseman.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Esteban Estrada, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2. Now at the plate, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Webster on the move. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Irvin ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now Derek Roberts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Webster giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gavin Cronin. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Wallach over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Will William. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. At the plate, Bob Meyer.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
2 out, nobody on.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Iowa leads it 1-0. At the plate, Fox will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Play ball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nicholas Castellanos. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Catcher.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Estrada.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that it's about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The first baseman, number 22.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Ready once again, number 15. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
15.
Strike taken up in the zone. Popped him up. Peterson is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Batista is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Striding into the box, Derek Roberts.
The shortstop.
In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Baby Cakes, number 34, Brian Ewing.
Full 4, take your base.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight,
Our final
1-0 the final.
First,
the Cubs claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits.
No errors.
Gavin
They
Cronin
left 3 men
earns
on
his
base.
first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings,
Time of the ball
allowing
game.
only 1 hit. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the... Digging in now, Raul Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away.
Shortstop.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bryant Isaacs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Peterson is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Leading off the inning, Scott Nolo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pedro Cedeno, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Dawa Lugo. No balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Popped him up. Wallach shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Johan Camargo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Johan Camargo.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1-1-1.
Fully down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Acevedo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fouls this one off.
Acevedo.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Ramon Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Peterson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Leading off for the
Fouled
Express,
off.
the shortstop, Raul.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Devers is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, DeAndre Larkin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped up. Wallach waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Bryant Isaacs.
Number 9.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Leading off the inning, Scott Nolo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Batista is right there, and very quickly one gone. Into the box, Pedro Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Batista is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Second baseman,
Popped him up. Cortez is there, and that's the 3rd out. 15 up, 15 down. At the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And it's fouled away.
Camargo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Giancarlo Acevedo.
The right fielder, number 2.
And he fouls this one off. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hold it.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Ramon Cruz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Digging in, Bryant Isaacs. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Pitch is popped up. Cortez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Center fielder.
Fouled away.
Scott Nolo.
Popped him up. Wallach is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Pedro Cedeno.
The left fielder, number 34.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Striding in once again, Darwin Lugo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a high strike there, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
First delivery to him on the way.
Third baseman, Johan.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
The right fielder,
yeah, Matt,
2.
there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Balls up, balls up.
This pitch is popped up. Cortez in foul ground, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Ramon Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Shortstop.
In there for strike 1.
Ramirez.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Ready for another chance? DeAndre Larkin. He's their last shot here with 2
baseman,
away in the
number 3,
ninth as they look to
DeAndre.
avoid the shutout.
Yeah, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The New Orleans Baby Cakes took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Fox notches his 3rd win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Daniel Norris was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victory.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Memphis Redbirds and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Fox, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First offering on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Ragsdale aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Cordova. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
No runner.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, number 17. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Number 17.
2 out with the man at first. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Now to the plate, Rob Haynes, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Standing in, Grayson Grenier. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
And it's fouled away. Haynes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Fox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Here comes the first pitch.
For Memphis, the right
sends
fielder.
That one out of play
Right
for strike
ball.
one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Emmanuel Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Settling in now, Chester Ragsdale. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Ragsdale.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Joaquin Ortega. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Devers trying to get there. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Batista on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now.
Now
Up, down, in and out, hard,
17.
soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
Straight up.
Popped him up.
Straight up.
Devers has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rob Haynes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rob.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Up.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Batista. And that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Into the box now. Fox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Grayson Greenier. He'll start
Memphis.
things out as we begin the fifth.
Grayson.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cordova. 1 down. Into the box now, Juan Garlobo.
The left fielder, number 34.
Lays off 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Cordova will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Ready now, Michael Trevino.
The right fielder, number 8.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Michael.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Leading off the inning, Emmanuel Clark, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joaquin Ortega goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Cordova has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in once again, Fox hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Garlobo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 17. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Irvin is there, and he makes the catch for the out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now batting.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cordova moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Grayson Greenier. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Grayson.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-0. Digging in, Juan Garlobo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard up the middle. Cabrera up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Michael Trevino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Batista is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Justin Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch count. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joaquin Ortega, and they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and a strike to count.
Ortega.
Called strike 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 17. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitch.
He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against them. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New Orleans took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Final line score.
Fox
First
with his fourth win this season as he struck out 13 in this one.
No errors.
Emmanuel Clark pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt.
Great job today.